Good. Come back. Go right. No. So, I'm just kidding. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Hop in position. Hop in position. Okay, left arm deep. Left arm deep here. So now show it to the right side, right? And I'm playing up, obviously, right? But so get connected. No pressure. Just find the right positioning. Hand is a little loose. I can feel your lock wanting to slide. Don't let it slide. Rewind. Just anchor those hands. Let's go on unlock again. Let's go left. Cinch the other side. Left hand connect. Thumb into my ribs. Left thumb. Right hand on top. Yeah. Over samurai lock. Thumb in. Lock here. Now I want you to roll those thumbs into me as you get rid of that shin grip. Now, as your shoulder drives into my shoulder, drive your shoulder forward. As you get rid of that post, yeah. Feel it. Rewind one more little time. Boom. Drive. So your right shin is getting rid of my knee. Drive your shoulder into my, there it is. Yeah, forward, pop. That's all technique. Great job, dude. That's really good. Feel the tension. It's just like your throw. Like you feel there's enough tension that it's real, and then you can feel the technique. That was really good, dude. Could you feel how that was different? You were very connected to me. It's like a pair of pliers holding a screw trying to twist it versus like a socket that wraps all the way around, right? You've got all that connection to come back one more time. Let's do it again.
You remember when I wrestled that? I was at the Gold Rush of Nebraska.
Yeah.
And I was doing this, and I was like, in it, and something happened, and he just rolled on top of me and pinned me.
I think he picked either your knee or your elbow, and he floated.
It was like, Greg, I think he just floated.
Yeah.
I think I didn't have my connected, and he just floated on top.
Yeah, the lock slid.
I was up like 7-0.
Keep telling this story.
You were on top, and I was like, oh man. It was like I was about to get in either semis or quarters if I won that. It sucked.
Come out, let's do it again. What y'all working there? Okay. Yeah, what are y'all figuring out's new? Tom, come here. Y'all, everybody bring in. Come in. Look, so we're like, learning is not like linear. It doesn't happen in a straight path, right? We try to talk to you all about it where some of those forks in the road are. Some people don't learn at all. Some people, it's like they're wrestling, it's like they're math. Some people have a 43 in wrestling. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, moving right on. If the room feels hotter, then we're talking about you right now. Okay. So if like learning isn't linear, right? So we try to keep y'all on task relatively so that you can be learning along this road, but you don't have to be picking up the same thing as the guy beside you or the guy even that's your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like you're kind of, you're almost thinking about like you're driving down the interstate, like we're on a road trip and you're like, oh bro, look, there's a Buc-ee's over there. You're like checking everything out and somebody else is looking out the other window. You know what I mean? Like you might even take the off ramp and like check it out, but then let's get back on the interstate. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we'll see the Buc-ee's, you take that exit and hang out for a minute and then get back on the interstate, like, right? And so your learning needs to kind of be that way too, right? Like when you're drilling, I try to do everything I'm trying to make myself do things for time because I don't necessarily want you counting reps like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, because then you're thinking about the number instead of thinking about the quality of what you're doing, right? If the time that you're working can be mindless, whether you're just, hey, 20 minutes, y'all work on this and you can stay on task, or if it's alternate, like when we alternate it, it's to help your attention span might not be 20 minutes long, but hopefully it's 90 seconds, right? So that's kind of why we do that. But your job is to like, while you're there, when you feel something that's not right, or if like we were just doing the go behind and I could feel that his gut was slipping, I'm like, hey, let's fix that gut while we're right here. Like while we're sitting here, let's just fix this thing real quick. You know what I'm saying? And so when you really, we talk a lot about like becoming a guy that you make things better, right? Like you're trying to go to the bathroom, but then you see there's some trash on the floor. Like, well, you stop and pick up the trash. So going to the bathroom might take you a minute or two longer because while you're in there, you do whatever, and then you're like, man, this counter's dirty, and you like spray some cleaner and wipe it down real quick. Now you don't waste a bunch of time, but you're just like, this is gross. Somebody can't see it like this. You know what I mean? While I'm in here working on this, I'm like, hey, we can't continue. I got to make sure his gut's right. Like we can't continue, and we know he's slipping his lock there. That's going to cost him somewhere. So while you're on that path, like, and that's why I'm asking, I'm like, hey, what are y'all working on? It's not like, I'm not saying get on task. Sometimes I am. But sometimes I'm just like, hey, what are y'all working on right there? Like y'all seem to be, you're discussing something. So what are y'all learning? You know what I mean? If y'all asked our group, I would say, oh, we're fixing his lock. He was hustling go behind, but his lock wasn't right there. We got rid of the knee post, and then we started fixing the lock. And so that's a chance. Like if y'all are learning something in that position while we're all learning, then we can say, hey, pause, everybody, hey, check out what these guys are picking up right here. This is a big deal. Hey, y'all work on like everybody. If you need that, maybe play with it for a minute. There's some good truth on that. You know what I mean? So you can explore along this path that we've created for you today, and then tomorrow will be a new one, right? But just that's the idea: is explore, but don't get off on a rabbit trail. If you're on a dirt road, you're a long ways from the interstate. You know what I mean? Unless you're in Nebraska, and then dirt roads cross the interstate. It's kind of a weird thing. Nebraska and Wisconsin both have that. It's very
It was like dirt roads that we had to take instead of because the highway was shut down.
you literally turn off the interstate on the gravel road. It's like, well, like I don't understand.
Remember, we almost got
And it goes straight as long as you can see. There'll be like a cloud 2 miles, 3 miles ahead where there's another car that is driving. So funny. Okay, hey, let's work on this. Just work on this basic D or down block go behind, and let's work on transition into our turn on top a little bit. Cool. Let's play it. Ready? 1, 2. Trip, why don't you work Braxton for a minute? Bet. Come on. You may. Oh. Loosen these ankles up that I'm sitting on. Yeah, your ankles are good. Come back. Let's get rid of that. Come back. Let's hide. If I'm here, slap your thigh and roll your hand behind my head. There it is. Now keep going. Even if I hold on, I'll lose it. Come back. Good. Do it again. Slap, roll. There it is. The other option, come back, is I grab. So as you circle, like put your left knee down, right leg stepped up. Yeah, now your left hand, reach through and grab my wrist. Just come back underneath. Grab. Yeah, the other way. I'll run the other way around my head. Yep. Because what I would do in that case is grab my elbow. Boom. The transition, and if I let my hand slip, it makes it a little easier to get to as well. So I'll drop, boom, hold. I like to transition all this while I'm still here because I feel like I can get it. If not, you can just hold it. I don't want to go. Right, now you're in the game. Clean. Come back one more time. Go cross wrist. Change hands. Sorry, I got my watch on. All right, rewind one more time. Okay, so now let's go. Let's say you get this grip. Oh, you had this grip at first, right? Now block my elbow. Here, now change your grip on this wrist. There. Behind. Shoot your knee into my ribs. Left knee. Steps. Yeah, step behind my head all the way to my ribs. Keep going. Keep coming. Boom. Now pull this to the hips. Now there's your score. Go. Money. Your shot. On my old bones. If I stay up like that, yes.
he reaches in and he kind of gets just like behind, can I use my knee and shelf it into a gut?
Yeah. 100%.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
Sick.
Absolutely.
Sick.
I like Samurai. I like Samurai all the time, unless I have X-Lock.
I don't know what any of that means.
Okay, look. Lock. So there's butterfly, right? I like, if I have a gut wrench, I don't like this lock. I like this lock. Stab, lock, boom. Because this, my thumb, there's like, the blade of my thumb will hold as I hang, where this wants to slide. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
With the same pressure, this will slide, especially on a singlet, where this digs more.
Yeah.
You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
So when I lock, like I'm doing this angle, and I'll show you what it feels like the other way. But if I stab and then lock, I can roll my thumbs in, and it makes all kinds of tension that's easy for me to create pressure. So if I go butterfly lock here and you pull your hips back, it unravels my lock. But if I stab and then samurai lock over the top and you pull your hips back, I can roll you up and into me. You feel? You try it. Go butterfly lock, palm to palm. I can fight out. I go samurai, stab. Let's go. Oh. Let this hand hold ribs. Stab with your left hand, thumb down. Now roll over the top of that lock. There. Now as I try to pull my hips back, you can dig your thumb. I literally can't roll out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The next thing that happens, I pick up my feet off the ground. Okay. Boom. So I go flat. Boom here. All right, now go right hand over my shoulder. Lift in my left pec. Left pec, left pec, left pec. Other go other shoulder. Like no. Keep this hand reach to my other shoulder. This way. Up and shoot. Now they come find your grip. There it is. Oh, so tight, bro. Ah! I hate getting gut wrenched. Lay down. So it'd be like this. I go lift and carry. See how I spin you that way a little bit? And if I bring my feet with it, I can like really run you. Boom. And that thumb's already carving, right? That's the part that sucks. And then as I start finding my lock, I'm gonna switch hips. You're gonna try to look inside, try to look back into me. And I can hold you off with my elbow and my shoulder. You see? Boom, it's gonna get tight quick. Can we do it to me? Good. Back knee in the butt. Right now, toe in the middle. Yeah, so now walk your toe in so your knee has got tension on it. Good. Now, right knee is going to make sure that I'm going to be trying to do this. Your shin is going to is going to block my knee and carve it back. You're going to try to put my knees together with your shin. You lean into your right shin. I'm going to come back a little higher. Bring it up. Push your shin. You push your right knee towards your left knee. Push it. And it moves my post as you drive. Yeah, boom. Good. You know, that was really good. Boom here. So when you start looking right, here, defend right. Walk your hands. Yeah, you try to step up with that right leg. I step up high with my back leg, and I use this knee to shovel your other one. Sometimes it might even be toe behind. Moving it underneath. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That was yeah, that was pretty special. Hey, look, check this out on this gut. Here's something that we're working on our gut right now. So when I go over the shoulder lift, boom, lift and run him to my lock. Here, okay, come back to my lock. Boom, as I switch back, he's trying to be switched back inside. It's a race to get to good positioning here, okay? Now, my back leg here, what's wrong with my back leg right now? Yeah, it's no good here. So it's got to step tight here, okay? So it's knee in the butt. Hopefully, knee is low and really on assignment here. If it's up, this is better in that I can drive with it. But now my knee helping me with pressure, okay? My right knee here is going to drive and get rid of this post. Try to get your right toe out. Yeah. Like as my foot and shin are in here, I'm holding him off. See how I'm keeping him from, like, if this isn't there, he'd raise his leg higher and have a good post. But I'm actually getting rid of it. Now I'm going to drive my right knee towards, like, underneath, and I move his post completely. You see what's up? Now he has no defense. Don't move your positioning. If he was in that position, I could gut him that way, right? There was a gay guy walking outside, I think, and Tripp was looking at him. Okay. Here, if he was in this position, sealed off, there's no post over there. I could take him that way, right? But only he's not going to do that. He's going to get his post out. So my job is to use my knee and shovel his other knee underneath here. And I can do it with my toe behind like I'm doing, or I can do it with a deep gut here. And now my hips are doing it. Here, my knee and my shin was kind of doing it. If I have a deep gut, then my hips are doing it. But they're accomplishing the same task. I'm getting rid of his post. Y'all see? Let's start playing into that. Ready? 1, 2. Just play some parterre with it. I'll be all right. Yeah. It'll buff.
I'd be mad that someone's breaking.
That's what he's thinking about.
I'd be mad.
I'm doing the Lord's work on this gut wrench over. He's like, what if someone stole my Nintendo?
Trip, I think I'd be more mad someone's
That's the
breaking
most-
into my car.
That's the most Tripp thing ever, bro.
I was like, I would run out and unlock the door, and I would chase the dude down and get it back.
Trip,
I
I'm
was
pretty
bad.
sure they'd be
I
more worried
was
about
like thinking about it. I was like,
This is what, like, this is the stuff that we're.
I look at Jake and Jake's staring at me. I was like, oh,
He's like, did he ask me a question?
crap.
He's like, eliminate the space. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Like, he's like, you didn't have a confident grip there. Come on. There's no Kazushi. Shovel that knee, shovel that knee, shovel that knee. Good. Man, that's a good gut, bro. That's really good. Have you gutted much? That's pretty good. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. You just did that. You know how to. Bro, don't get killed. Come here. You going, Braxton. Come here. Lay down, Tripp. Boom. Hey, let's hey, y'all two swap. You go with Carl. You go with Will. Will. I can never get them right. No. If you fight, it's only going to get worse. His little brother's right there. He knows. Okay. Boom. Ready? Yep. You're gonna look inside. Give your chance. Here's your chance. Here's your chance to look inside. Anchor.
Dude, the quesadilla is coming back up.
Slide. That's reckless. Totally reckless. Blue on. Look right. Boom. Knees tight.
Wait,
Hey.
you said we're getting a full after practice?
They're ridiculous, bro. They're like 5,000 calories. Like it has like a whole like popsicle or something on top. Like all of them have like an entire candy bar on top. Like, and it's a small, it's a decoration because of the size of the rest of it. It's reckless. Like it's reckless. Where at? Oh, Brewster's is good too. I like me some Brewster's, bro. Hey y'all, let's rotate goes. Let's rotate goes. 3:30. 3:30. We'll do some. Just spar. Start on your feet. Just spar. 3.5 minute go. Yeah, freestyle. I'm gonna get this on camera. Are you gonna post?
Yeah, you're right. I always forget that's a move, but nobody ever hits it on me. So.
Don't say nobody.
Besides Jacob, 30-year-old college athlete.
It's weird how you don't have any defense. A cookout.
I keep hanging out in spots for too long. Huh? Yeah. That was a good shot. They came off. I got it deep right there.
And then hit all 4 flat tires.
Yes.
New partner. Stuff, bro. Come on, Braxton.
Okay. Yeah. Now I've got Carl by like 50 pounds.
Yeah, I think Chip's got me by like what, 90?
Sorry, 15.
Flyweight.
Can't be any worse than what just happened to him.
Also, this you trip might be the same string.
Dang, dude. Why does he got to do you like that? Yeah.
What was your
Dude, we did not know that. Just kidding. Hey, I love you.
I got
Trip, if I ever catch anyone else talking bad about you, I'll kill them.
I got 8. You didn't get 9 though. I got 8, 9, 5.
Let's go.
That's 5 comes off on mine. What's that? Light valve. Yeah, that's the plan.
I got rid of that post. Isn't that cool? Walked it. Hey, good job. Good job, dude. Not going. Oh, yeah.
You weren't listening to it. And lagged.
Not yet. Can't get it. No takedown. On the ear. Game on, bro. Game on. That was fun. That was it. He said that was it.
My finger got caught in your shoelace.
Excuse me, dirty lace grabber. Hey, come on, y'all play. Hey, come on, y'all play. Find a way to get better. See, I just won't let like your hands get used to get comfortable. You see, I'm just like being evasive. And then as I'm evading, I clear yours. Evade, clear. Evade, clear. Let's go, bro. I want you to work on doing that to somebody else. Hey, the idea of being offensive is good. It's like swing at strikes, but I have to make him throw me a strike. If you're going to swing at balls, then like there doesn't have to be a strike. You know what I'm saying? So we've got to understand what are good shots, what are good pitches to swing at, what are good opportunities. Create good opportunities. Okay. Hall of Famer.
Never swung a 3-0 count in his entire career. Never swung a 3-0 count.
That's pretty impressive. Ready? Go.
No strike.
Incredible on base percentage.
I still count the fourth.
I know.
Yeah, but if I know
Yeah. But it's not the jail. That's what I'm saying.
whoa, why did you switch it up?
Trips over here like, it counts as far there.
I mean,
I've seen defends that way. It's just not usually the way.
I did at Kids Nationals.
He's out. Unsportsmanlike. I think a foot sweep is.
No, I can't foot sweep.
Zone.
I can't foot sweep those trees.
You or anybody else, for that matter. Yeah. Knee trap. Oh, he fell in the knee trap.
No. No.
Yeah, you almost cleared that. You almost cleared it. I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it small enough. It was good. Oh. See, I'm just aggravating your feet just so that you can't step through clearly.
Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't roll my foot over.
Yeah, like now it's annoying to get out to the side the way you want.
That's just sad.
Yeah.
It was so hard to get any grip. I just grabbed and slid. I wasn't able to get under Ian at all. He's so much smaller than me.
5'7" demon right here, huh?
It doesn't help that you're like slightly stronger than me either.
Man, so many ideas. Hey, good stuff, dude. You're doing some things really well. Your positioning is good. I'm testing it every time anyways, but some of your positioning is really good. The only thing you need to work on is keeping your head in on reattacks. When you defend a shot, your head's popping up. Keep your head in. Okay. Last go. Last go, maybe one more. We'll see.
Yeah, I gotta go with Will. This one time.
Oh, that was a cold play. That was cold. Yeah, oh, look, MJ, play this. Play now. Look, I had far elbow, and I ran it into this and went back. Bro, oh, it's cold. It just loaded, and I was like,
I saw talking about you're like posting under the guy's trying to chest wrap. You remove the post and float on top. He just pulls you.
oh, yeah, just clearing your hand.
Yeah, you have to like time it. But I thought that was
Sorry.
I tried to have pressure.
my knee was straight.
Oh.
Step out. Good job. Good zone work. I can feel that's what you're doing. I don't know if you exposed. That was good. Oh, the body half. That was a dope swim. Good play. Good play. Good play. He played the exact like arm retract. That was good.
Last drop of two.
Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Willie. You know,
Do what? Oh yeah, he just straight chest lock.
That's all you need.
You catching that work? Let's go, dude. Hey, last go. I'm just trying to so fun.
So you think I'm gonna go eat now?
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Yeah. Oh! Hey, I love you. All right, now look, this right here is a problem because I can dump you. So either go inside here, but there's not really space, right? So you need to be pinning that elbow. Pin, yeah. Move over. There it is. There's your cross wrist. Go behind. Go. No, not that way. Keep going that way behind my head. Yeah. Bet. There's your cross wrist. There's your gut. There's your score. Zone. Good job. Come back. Wrestle. Pin. Hips away. Hit. Come back. Shay, your hips are light. I can go into you. I can feel it. Now, drive. See how my shoulder pressure is? Put your hip into it. Straighten. Yeah, here. Now keep driving that hip. Now use your right leg to pull us around the corner. Walk us around the corner with your right leg. No. This knee's gonna stay active. Keep all this weight in me. Walk in a circle with your right leg. Walk, cross wrist, walk. Watch this. Lay down on your belly. Lay down on your belly. Defend gut to the right. Look right. So this hip's heavy hip. Drive your hip heavy. Walk in a circle forwards. You only use your right leg to pull. Pull. Yeah, pull yourself with your right. Pull. Pull. Pull in a circle. In a circle. Time. Now, do the same thing. Hip down, hip down, hip down. Now rewind. Move backwards. Move forwards. Time. Okay, now come back up. I'm on your leg. Drive your hip in. Here, now move forwards. Forwards, forwards, forwards. Knee. Whoop. There it is. You see what's up? Boom, on this hip. Hip in hard. Hip in hard. Boom. Now either cross wrist or cross elbow. Here, and if I'm out front, you might just stuff my head even. You could stuff my head or lift my elbow. Watch this, lift my elbow. Use your left arm to lift this elbow. Pick it up, now walk backwards. Just walk backwards. Backwards. As you pull this behind my head, I can't do anything about it. Yeah. Make sense? Man, that's good. Oh, kind of stretches me out in there. I'm getting torqued on over here, coach. Pretty tough in here. Not twerked on, torqued on. Don't mess up my accent. Boom. Yep. Yeah, I think so. Boom. You behind. Good. Now come back. Rewind. You catch this cross wrist. Catch cross wrist again. No, other hand. Oh, it's gonna have it. There. You need to get this knee behind my shoulder. Get it into my ribs. Here. Yeah. Now connect it even lower. Like get to my hip. Yeah. Here. Feel where you're at there. Yeah. Now step over that back leg. Ooh, watch this. Rewind. Keep your knee in exactly where it is. Knee tight. Listen, front knee tight. Now step over. Boom. There's now when you change hands, boom, you're already looking at your lock. Does that make sense? Marcus, what's the hit your knees. Turn this way. What's this position called in jiu-jitsu? I can't. You slide in, truck. When you slide into the truck position. I don't know why I couldn't think of that like hip to hip.
My favorite truck kick,
Super good. Tom, bring it in, squad.
Not Jacob.
That's the best part of YouTube is just talking to all the little kids in life.
Dude, Jacob's a dog.
Why do you think we like coaching wrestling so much? You know,
You can't set the school trip.
Like right after
undercover bullies.
Yeah, but pretty much I just like throw 16-year-olds around. It's actually kind of
Jacob is a dog.
it's
Jacob at the Hewitt practice.
Dude, I remember I was teaching him. I was doing the Hewitt youth camp. I was teaching him how to do halves, and he started. I think he had to start. No, he was doing the half. He just kept on saying the ABCs, and he started punching the other kid like. Oh yeah, I remember that year. That year, I was like going to the. He was on his back. He was like A B C. I was like, no, he's supposed to do it, Jacob. And Jacob started turning. Those kids fought like every day. But I was going to the gym and stuff.
That's the definition of iron sharpens iron.
Gives me a hug. Dude, you remember that kid sleeping in the corner over there? Yeah.
Oh my lord, you remember sleeping in
I was like, dude,
He pointed and I look over and Lil Cooper is like
he was like this.
laid up. He's got his head on the. He's like fading. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Cooper's. He's so funny. He's so rambunctious, but he's like 6. So
as big as a hay bale.
like you get to 7:30 at night. Like he's tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
We were
so
leaving
He might
practice
be a
one day, and he
baby.
him and his dad walked by me in my car. They're like, his dad, he's like, look, he has a cool car too. I was like,
You're like, hey.
I was like, yeah, thanks.
He's
He's like,
so
my
fun.
dad's, and then he points, it's like, that's my dad's. It's like the Viper. I'm like,
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, you got a cool car. I got a cool car. They're the same. Yeah.
like, yeah, I got one of those too. I have one of those like sitting on my nightstand.
So funny. So funny. Hey, that was fun, dude. Y'all enjoy that?
Yes, sir.
Get a little better. What's something you improved on? Maybe a few things. Good.
Speeding.
I fixed my,
Your speed.
Speed on my feet.
I fixed my gut. I went from butterfly to samurai.
Guts in general.
Dang, bro. So that's what he got better at. What'd you get better at?
So his saddest company.
He goes, he literally was like, dude, you just took mine. Like, oh, new rule, can't say the same thing as the last guy. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, turn it. Kazushi.
But yeah, find a confident grit.
What's so funny is at some point that's going to like click and you're going to go, all those stupid things they say are like really, really, really true. Like,
That confident growth makes sense. Yeah, I was about to say it makes sense.
It's always like a solid answer. It's like, what you better at? You're like,
Confident grip.
Yeah.
It was like once you find like that's like a grip for anything. Oh, not one. Like
a good rule. Yeah. Yeah. Carl, what's up, bro? What's up? Carl's, welcome to the conversation, Carl. What did you get better at today?
Whenever they shoot
The thigh pry. Yeah.
stud.
How about you, bro?
got the line
Like, turn around from the down.
It's good. It's good.
Carl goes to go
If you can pick up like, it's not about like that. That's what the whole idea of like reps versus iterations. Like reps is I'm just counting to 10,000. Iterations is like I'm thinking about what we can do to get better at it, right? So like we did our live stream today because we were doing our live. We're going to start our live streams tomorrow, and we'll do a bunch more of them. But we're like, hey, let's just turn the camera on and get a rep. Like let's just get a rep at it so that we can figure out like, oh, the light doesn't need to be there, it needs to be here. The camera angle's not good. What lights do you like? Stupid things that you don't think about that all of a sudden you become aware of as you do it. And so as you just try to be more intentional about the small decisions that you make, it's you'll find everything gets better, right? So like that's true about wrestling, but like, hey, the small decisions that I make about what I'm going to do after school, who I'm going to hang out with, what am I going to send this text, like, or we're going to talk about this thing or not talk. Am I going to ride with these guys even though I know they've got stuff in the car that they shouldn't have, right? Like you may not even do anything wrong. You're just riding with some guys that are doing it wrong, but now you're guilty by association. And so it's funny now, like all these things that I've said for 15 years, I guess, yeah, for the last 15 years, all these little things that I like talk to you guys about in training and stuff are all the stuff that I'm obsessed about learning and that obsession of what is the way led me to reading all these books. And it's so wild, like, because now I realize I'm like, I would have talked to you about, I would give you this example from this book that's really good, but I've found that all those good books start repeating the same ideas too. And then it becomes like the most true in the Bible. Like that's where it becomes the most true. And so the story of the Bible is that God created us. There was all these rules that we had to follow. Well, I'll back up. I'll take it another way. Like he created us in his image. It says God created man in his image. But it says that he gave us free will. Like the thing that it's being created in his image and his likeness. We were given free will. That's something that like animals and everything else doesn't have. Like they don't have free will. That's the godlike power that he gave us is the ability to choose, right? That's what that means. That free will is the ability to choose. And so all that he asked for us to like be saved and go to heaven is to choose him, right? To choose Jesus and then to choose him like continually, right? So some people say you can make that choice one time and it's for everything. that gets very doctrinal. I believe that it's a choice. It's like, can you choose to be good at wrestling one time? Like, yeah, it's important that you choose to be good, but then you have to choose it all the time to actually be good. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of think the same thing is true. Like your life is a combination of like a whole bunch of choices that you make. You know what I mean? Like everything, you make 10,000 choices a day is what they say on that. Like there's all kinds of, I've seen different numbers, but you make 10,000 choices a day. Like how you brush your teeth. Like maybe the way you brush your teeth is a habit and you do the same routine every time. Or maybe you're making choices while you're doing it. You know what I mean? What color shirt you put on, what you eat for breakfast. If you get up right now or hit snooze, like you've made 50 choices before you left your room. You know what I mean? And so when you understand that there's that many choices to like getting up out of bed and leaving your room, you go, man, there's a whole lot of choices on my gut wrench. You just may not be aware of those choices yet. And so the more like and being intentional, hanging out, iterations is improving all the little choices. As you improve your choices, the quality of that thing gets better. You know what I mean? As I improve all the little tiny decisions that I might not have intentionally made, but I actually was making. I didn't consciously make decisions on where my gut was and how my lock was and where my shoulder is and where my foot was, where my knee was. I wasn't consciously making decisions, but I was making decisions. You know what I'm saying? I get in trouble with my wife all the time because I made decisions unconsciously. I'm like, oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking of that. Like, you're probably right. I screwed that up, but I like, you know what I mean? So it's all about consciousness. Keep making sure that you make conscious decisions on doing whatever it is that we're doing a little better. Try to be more aware of them. Okay. Great stuff, dude. Let's get out of here. If y'all want to shower up, get changed, all the things, we'll go play a little pickleball.
I brought tennis shoes.
I also did.
But last time I had to torch them in Crocs. So
Actually, no, I went barefoot.
Yeah, he went barefoot. I went Crocs.
torched all the same. Feet scalded as well, apparently. Hey, let's get out. Ready? 1, 2.
You got
Yeah,
I was like, I have PT. I looked at the clock.
Yeah, I saw your eyes light up. You're like, oh, speaking of choices.
Hey, don't skip it again. No.
Dang, dude, choices. Hey, calling him out in front of his friends and coaches was a choice too. You know what I'm saying? You might deal with that on the car ride home.
Touching a man's radio. It's a choice.
Getting punched for touching the man's radios.
Ah,
Side of the neck. That's how it gets done. Okay.
I remember one time I joined my brother's radio, and then I played one thing. He was like, "You're getting kicked off this now."
It's one thing to touch a man's radio. Another one to play a bad song. We take us. Crazy. Man for life, brother.